My name is Sam Walford. I'm a 16-year-old dropout from the UK. I've got a pretty successful coaching business where I help other guys around about my age to make money online by teaching the skills that they have learnt themselves to other young guys. I'm a part-time filmmaker and photographer, and actually I'm also a big part in a documentary that is going to be on national UK TV, but I'm not really allowed to tell you much about that yet. And quite recently I've been traveling a lot too. And pretty much I'm just making this video to give a general overview of my life and where I'm at right now, so that if you already know me, you know I'm not dead, and if you don't know me, then maybe you can get inspired by what I'm doing, but mostly so that I can just look back at this when I'm like 100 years old and think, like, yeah, the younger Sam, he was cool, he was doing what he was doing. I don't want my sort of past, this time in my life to go to sort of waste and not be documented, and so that's what I'm doing with this video. The past 6 weeks has been the fastest, most intense 6 weeks of my entire life. Firstly, filming a Fockton for this documentary I'm going to be on UK national TV, which is very, very, very tiring. Then going to Greece and Albania, travelling all there, filmmaking there a load. Then coming back, still filming for the documentary I'm going to be when I'm coming back, and also working long hours into the night, sort of planning my films and editing them from what I filmed in Greece, and then going to Portugal too, and finally like meeting all my online friends, and meeting one friend who I've known online for like 2 years, like meeting him in real life for the first time. That's all on the documentary too, being filmed for this documentary in Portugal too. Literally like 7 days of just physical, constant moving, filming, doing this, doing that. Then coming back now and still working late into the night. It's 4:45 in the morning and I haven't gone to sleep yet. That's just how my sleep schedule is. Shit has just been going down, honestly, and I really, really fucking love. I mean, I cannot complain, okay, my life is going fucking epic. I really just love this shit where it's so fast paced, you've constantly got shit going on, traveling this place, recording for this thing, doing that, and you gotta get this done by this. It's so much better than just like not having anything to do. And I think that's really the whole point of like dropping out to follow your dreams. It's just like actually following your dreams, like actually doing like the hard work you want to do and really, really enjoying it. Because you could, I guess, compare my life to some other kid who's studying, but he's got exams in a few weeks. And maybe we're both putting as much like effort into life and we're both just as tired, but I'm just so much happier doing this because it's my dreams. I'm doing what I want to do, filmmaking, doing this documentary, doing my coaching, doing traveling, everything, because I really, really love this. And I think that's the whole point of dropping out. And honestly, since being back to and having a bit more time to think, especially in the sort of past few days or so, I think I've realized some very, very important lessons from my travels and from what has been going on, and I'm just going to sort of explain what I've learned here. So while I was in Greece, I think primarily what I learned was about authenticity and just being your true self. I remember walking out into the sand dunes for this hike to go and like record some talking head videos out in the sand dunes about coaching and everything like that. And the way I had the videos planned to record, it was in a very much like guru-esque, not really, but like guru-esque in a little bit sleazy way, where it's like top 10 tips to make your first $10,000 online and such. And it was just kind of, it made me wake up because I was in this like really beautiful location on this sand dunes with this big lagoon behind me and this big mountain in the background. And it was just absolutely beautiful. And then for me to be talking in this guru way, it just really didn't add up in my head. And I remember by the last day, it's like we'd been to Albania and shit, and it's like we're back in Greece, and our flight out was in a few days. And I just feel like I really wanted to just do something hard. And so what this day basically, I set out to do this massive walk around the big lagoon. There was no trail set out that I could follow. I knew I'd be bushwhacking through like farm tracks and shit. So there's that. I was also sunburnt on this day. I also, like when I say sunburnt, I mean really badly sunburnt to the point your skin is peeling off in big chunks and like you're tired from the burns, like the point where it's like second-degree sunburn or some shit like that. Like it's pretty serious. No trails, sunburn, bag didn't have hip straps, and I had to carry a fuck ton of water because it was 38 degrees Celsius. I think it was like the second time I'd ever experienced heat that hot. And the walk was like 20-25k or something like that, and I didn't have any clear route. And pretty much I went on this walk to just try and fucking conquer Greece, you know, conquer Corfu, which is the island we were on. We were on like I was with my family in a resort or some shit, but I didn't really use the resort. I just like fucking went out hiking, you know. And I ended up doing it. But I got heat stroke. I probably got the closest to death I ever got on this hike. And the thing is, all throughout recording it, even like in the final trek back where it was like, I fucking hate this, it is so, so hard. even though it was so hard, I was still really loving it because I was filming myself doing it. Like, I was still walking back and forth to set up the camera, record myself fucking walking, even though it's like I've genuinely got heat stroke. And it kind of opened my eyes and just made me realize, like, shit, yeah, I really actually love filmmaking and making videos and authentically and showing my message authentically who I truly am, instead of just making like guru type top 10 ways to make money with coaching videos. And so I think that's the main thing I really did learn in Greece. And then regarding Portugal, what I learned there, I mean, Portugal is fucking crazy, man. Like, we were in Lisbon, and I was only there for a week, but in this week, it's like I keep wanting to say who's making this documentary. I can't give you details on this documentary and shit. They made me take a video down before, because I said about who's making it and everything. But pretty much like the biggest name you could imagine, for UK TV making a documentary, and I'm a pretty big part of it, with a pretty big presenter as well. Pretty, yeah. not the most famous, but incredibly sort of doing very well with his own business. He's like a big business presenter guy, for this, I can't obviously say their name, for this documentary. It's like we were in Portugal. It was like the fourth full day of filming or whatever, and we did a couple of days filming in Portugal, in Lisbon, where they literally filmed me like going to meet like this one friend I have, Vincent. I've known for like 2 years online and in self-improvement communities and stuff like that. We've become like best friends online. And then I finally met him in Lisbon because like he was in Lisbon, and like they're staying with a load of other guys too in this apartment. And I went and like met them and everything. It was all on film for this documentary. It's gonna be in fucking UK TV, which is pretty sick as well. And it was just like every single day, constantly moving, no break, going here, going that, doing the metro here, going there, filming this. And really, like, there was not a sync, genuinely. Like, maybe like when I sort of got back home and I was supposed to be sleeping, maybe there was an hour there where I could journal and reflect. But genuinely, the week was just fucking move, fast paced, and I really loved it. And I think the biggest lesson I learned from this is when I flew in, and when I was sort of meeting everyone for the first time, meeting Vincent for the first time, it's like this big moment. These 2 years that led up to this, is like I was finally meeting him. These people recording the document, I can't fucking say their name, but they're recording the documentary and everything, big film cameras and shit. And it was like this, everything had led up to this moment of me meeting him. And I was on 90 minutes of sleep because the evening before I fucking scrolled Instagram Reels and watched bullshit YouTube because I just didn't feel like sleeping. And I kind of felt a little bit let down, you know. It was like this big moment, and I was so sleep deprived. I mean, traveling would make me tired anyway, but I could have done better with my sleep and everything. And it kind of made me realize, like, shit, man, like, you just have to forget about the past, and you just have to live in the present moment and fucking enjoy it. And like meeting him for the first time, fucking sick. Meeting the guys that were there for the first time, fucking epic. Like, we all sat on the roof together. Still, the film cameras were on us and everything, for the documentary, but sitting on the roof having like deep conversations in real life for the first time, it was fucking epic, man, like meeting these guys for the first time. But like I said, I was only on 90 minutes of sleep, and honestly, like, I kind of fucked up throughout the whole week too, not getting the best sleep, like not being as fast and rapid as I can in the moment and whatnot, and kind of like not living it up to the best. Like, I probably could have done a lot better in sort of Lisbon. Like, one big regret I have is just not filming myself as much with my like mirrorless camera and everything. I've got a lot of GoPro footage like holding it like that, but setting the camera up on a tripod and like getting cinematic footage of myself, I've got like close to none, which is kind of annoying because like I keep trying to say their name, because the film crew was only there for a few days, and so for the rest of the sort of week, I didn't film myself that much, apart from with the GoPro. I got some decent photos, but I wish I also did that. I wish I recorded some like talking head videos on the roof there during sunset. Like, oh, you could literally see like, not half of Lisbon, but like a pretty good chunk of Lisbon, with beautiful view for the sunset from their roof of their apartment. I wish I recorded talking head. Like, what I'm saying is, like, I didn't pull it off as well as I could have, and it kind of made me realize, like, you should just appreciate it for what it is anyway. Like, it doesn't have to be fucking perfect. You shouldn't ruminate on the past. You should regret the past if you fucked up so that you can improve the future. That's just how like life progression works. But you shouldn't ruminate on the past at all. And you should just sort of like live in the moment and just be happy in the moment. And you should just see, like, I appreciate that bush. I appreciate my laptop. Look at all those cool flag stickers I've got on my laptop. Oh, cool, I'm meeting my friends in Lisbon. That's pretty epic. And you just like live in the moment, not going, oh shit, I only got 90 minutes of sleep. Oh shit, this, that, oh shit, this, that, oh shit, I'm not making enough money. You just gotta fucking be happy and like Buddhist monk kind of like meditate in the moment and just be happy with the shit you got. I remember this was like when I was back in school, like a year ago maybe. It's like and you know, I'm gonna tell this sort of story for the first time. I've never told this on YouTube before, but now I guess I'm not in school anymore, I can tell it. It's like I went on this like school trip to Japan and everything, and then there was this one girl on the school trip who it's like I'd liked for quite a while, and it's like I got a number and shit, but it kind of like I got left on red a couple of times and shit, it didn't really get anywhere. But then I sort of got into Japan and shit, and all of a sudden it's like, there was more opportunity there, if you get what I mean. It's like, it seemed like she liked me more a bit, like was into me a bit more and everything, and I quite liked her. And to put it lightly, I completely fucking fucked it up. I talked to her like once or twice or some shit and got absolutely nowhere with it because I was just fucking like, I guess scared or whatever to talk to this girl. And I mean, I was only like 14 or 15 I think I might have just been 14 at the time. Just for context, just for context on that. And it's kind of like, I regretted it for not directly after, but I remember later on, it was like almost a year later on, I started regretting it, thinking like, man, I should have talked to that girl. Like I could have, like, and she wasn't like fucking girlfriend, wife material or anything by that means, but it's like I kept regretting it and ruminating on it really, really horribly, you know, and I couldn't get it out of my mind. And I think after that, and I kind of got over her, like a fucking year later, this girl I barely talked to, like getting over that regret that I didn't sort of, I don't know, build up more of a relationship with her during that week in Japan, because fucking Japan was sick, man. Like, Japan cannot be sick. And it was this school trip where it was literally like me and then like 3 other girls from a year, and then people from all of the fucking countries. It was like perfect situation, you know. And I didn't do anything in terms of talking to her. And I fucking regretted it for a while after, like a whole fucking year after. And after I got over her, like, saying got over makes it sound like it was so much bigger than it was. I think after that sort of happened, it kind of made me realise that you just got to fucking enjoy the moment and live in the moment and stuff. And that was actually around about when I got into filmmaking and I started really understanding this. Like, you just got to fucking do what you enjoy. It's like I started doing more filmmaking, less coaching business, less shit like that. Even though the coaching business, like I could become a full guru and start making a load of fucking money if I really wanted to. I started giving fake results and whatnot, as all the gurus do, but I'm not doing that. I'm being more authentic filmmaking and whatnot, because like I just fucking enjoy this shit, you know? And I think that's a big lesson, bringing it back to Portugal. What I learned is you just gotta fucking enjoy the moment. Like, stop living in the future saying like, oh yeah, tomorrow's promises, tomorrow I'm gonna be rich, tomorrow I'm gonna do this, and then I'll be happy, and then I'll be happy. Because then you'll never be happy, because you'll constantly be pointing forwards. I'm happy now. I'm happy now. I fucking love making this video. I'm grateful for this shit. I'm grateful for my laptop. I'm grateful that I scripted this video. I'm grateful for the light, the camera, the tripod. It's a fucking sick tripod. I got it recently. Sick camera too. Camera was only like £350 second hand. It's pretty good. Not the best in low light, but I'm grateful for it. Like, you've got to be grateful for this shit. The microphone, I'm grateful for this. Like, my mum bought it for me for my birthday, I think. Fucking epic, you know? It's just like, you've got to be grateful. I'm sitting in my beautiful garden that my dad's put together. Absolutely beautiful. I'm just hearing frogs croaking and shit. Like, there's frogs down there I can see. It's just fucking cool, you know? Like, life, it's just epic. Like, just live in the moment. Don't care that you've only got 30 minutes of sleep. Don't care that it's 5 a.m. in the morning, you haven't gone to sleep because you're gonna go wake up at 2 p.m. now. Like, just fucking, you get what I mean? Just be happy. Just be happy, man. That's the biggest lesson I probably learned. But anyway, bringing it back to what I am doing and all this shit. So the documentary is coming out in November. I can't give you specific days or whatever, I think, because then like you might be able to track it down, but there's going to be a whole premiere and shit, like where I fucking go in person. I don't know if it's going to be like red carpet shit, but it's like a whole premiere I go to. Like it's fucking Instagram perfect, you know, this whole premiere, and hopefully Vincent might be in the UK for that premiere too, because he's like in the documentary a bit too. Like obviously they filmed us meeting in Lisbon and everything. But most of all, I'm just like at the moment trying to edit all my footage from like Greece and Albania and Portugal and everything in between, like into genuinely like emotionally powerful, authentic films, just like giving my true perspective on it, like sharing my lessons within these films in a really powerful way, because I can yap to the camera now, but like in a film, you can just do it so much more powerfully, you know, and that's what I'm trying to do, like giving out my message, teaching authenticity of Greece, teaching living in the moment with Portugal, you know, and I'm really making it powerful and just trying to inspire with my films. That's really the aim for me, what I'm trying to do. I'm also trying to make a fuck ton more money with coaching and everything, so that travel becomes a lot more like sort of viable for me, because I won't lie, like my money at the moment isn't great, and I don't have enough money to continue traveling at the moment. and I'm going to need more money to basically continue traveling. So I'm also trying to sort out money with coaching and everything like that. But most of all, yeah, it's really just fucking editing the films and getting the shit planned and edited. And it's all in resonance and alignment with my greater mission. And that's just overall, like, it's fucking hating the school system is my greater mission, like reforming the school system and really sort of getting people, like young guys, young girls, young people, in alignment to their true goals, and not just thinking that they need all nines in their GCSEs, that they need this career, they need that if they want to be successful. And really just showing them, like, yeah, if you want to be a filmmaker, if you want to be a footballer, if you want to be this, if you want to be that, you can go and pursue your dreams, and you should go and try that first before you get some shitty 9-to-5 job if you fail. I think that's the main thing I want to push, really reforming the education system to not be a system and just be a guidance, you know, if you get what I mean. That's my sort of greater sort of goal, in a way, to try and do that. But I mean, I guess that's so big in sort of 10, 15 years time, I guess. But my sort of mission in general is to fucking just change the world by teaching people that inauthenticity is a bitch, and you should just like do what you truly want to do, you know, live in the moment and just fucking be happy instead of thinking you need to become a doctor before you can be happy, or you need to be with a 10 out of 10 girl before you can be happy. Instead, you just fucking be happy, you go follow your dreams, and it's fucking epic. And I guess that's a major thing I want to push and inspire people to do, and that's exactly what I'm doing, of course. So yeah. So I pretty much, yeah, mainly want to make this video to show you that I haven't died literally, if you know who I am, so you can sort of update me, check on me, and also just to, I guess, inspire you too with my message and who I am. And I think finally what I want to say is Sam Walford, me. Sam Walford is still here, and I'm going incredibly strong, and when I disappear, it means big things are coming, and I am disappearing. So I appreciate you watching, listening to my yap, and big shit is really coming, and I'm glad that you're sticking with me. I've got my free community down in the description. I basically teach coaching how to make money online there. My course is completely free. I don't sell that shit. The course is completely free. You can talk to me completely free. I can coach you for completely free. It's all down there, link in the description. You can join my community and everything. It's all on school.com. So you can go join that right now, man, if you want to connect more with me. But yeah, I appreciate you watching. Hopefully, yeah, big shit is coming. It's gonna fucking happen. Sweet, bro.